Okay, folks, the last question. This is part 2. FARAGE, SUNAK and STARMER. I asked it earlier in part 1, it was about 15 minutes ago now. Out of those three, if those three went for PM, who out of those three would you vote for? Who do you believe in more than the other two? I've already told you who I think, but I just want to know, would you vote for Nigel, would you vote for RISHI, or old KEIR? Who would you have? Who would be your preferred option? This is question 2. Let's assume you vote. Now, people don't like to answer this normally. People don't like you to know who they vote for, their religion, where their allegiances lie. But being as how thinking on that, you're putting a message on here and you're hiding behind often a handle, often a title, we're never going to know who most of you are. Most of you. I would ask this. Let's say you at the moment vote for maybe the Labour Party, or the Conservative Party, or the Liberal Party, or Reform, the Green Party, whoever it may be. This is a really, really hypothetical one. The other question is, but this is even more so, this is more off the wall. We know that Nigel Farage has in the past been in the Conservative Party. We know there's been rumours of maybe him coming in again. Rishi says he's open to it. We've heard the rumours about him coming in as a dream team with old Boris there, bringing Boris in. Boris number 1, Nigel as his wingman is number 2. But let me ask you this. Although we assume if Nigel came back into politics and went for it in a big way, he would probably end up with the Conservative Party. Let's just assume he goes in the Conservative Party. But let's also assume maybe he goes in the Liberal Party or the Labour Party. I know people will say, well, that's never going to happen, but let's just assume that. If you voted for a certain party, whichever it may be, and Nigel Farage comes back into politics, so we've got to assume Rishi's going to stay where he is, and KEIR's going to stay where they are, Conservative and Labour. Let's assume you like Nigel Farage. I mean, if you don't, you don't. But let's assume you like Nigel Farage. If it goes into a party that isn't yours, would you jump ship to that party, whoever they may be, just to try to get Farage in? Or would you be totally the opposite? Would you, if he came into your party, let's say he came into Labour, no one expects that, of course. Would you leave the party and go elsewhere? Would you still vote for Labour? What kind of effect would it have on you, Nigel Farage, jumping from wherever he may be today into your party? So I know there's more than one question there, really. But give me your thoughts. I'd love to know. I know he's a bit divisive, Nigel. Many love him. Many definitely don't. But then again, at this moment in time, I think all three of them are a little bit that way. I really do. Let me know what you think. I know, as I say, it's all hypothetical. But I would love to know your thoughts. It's just a means of getting some traction on the channel and some comments and some interaction between varying subscribers and non-subscribers for that matter. Because I say, it's pretty quiet today. We're on our holidays, aren't we? Or most of us are. Many of us are in between work at the moment, waiting for work to start again in the new year. Some of us have worked through, unfortunately, but many of us will be off this week. And I just thought it'd give us something to discuss. Anyway, that's it from me, and I think that's it for today. I don't think much is happening out there.